Come to stand at the top of your mat in Tadasana. Begin to cultivate a deep, slow breath in and out the nose. With each exhalation, constrict the back of your throat, making an oceanic wave-like sound with your breathing. Inhale into your belly, your low ribs, your heart lifts. Exhale smoothly and slowly out the nose. Inhale, allow your belly to grow soft and full with your breath. Exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up, look up. Exhale, surrender forward over your legs, stacking hips above ankles. Inhale, glide your hands up to your thighs, extend your spine. Exhale, pull the navel up and in. Inhale, allow your belly to expand out into your hands. Exhale, pull the belly in towards the spine. Inhale, feel the belly expand under your hands. Exhale, pull the belly up and in. Inhale, fill the belly with your breath. Exhale, pull the belly into the back. Inhale, expand the belly with your breath. Exhale, pull the navel into the spine, extend your arms behind you, and then fold. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up, float the hands together. Exhale the hands down to your heart. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up, look up, knit your ribs in as you fold over your legs. Inhale, lift the chest, glide the hands up to the thighs, extend the spine. Exhale, surrender forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, stretch the left leg back behind you, squaring the hips to the front of the mat. Lower the left knee all the way down to the mat. Inhale the arms out and up, bring your palms to touch or shoulder width apart. Exhale the arms down to the floor. Curl your left toes under and bring your right foot back for Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, exhale, lower your knees, squeezing your arms into your side as you lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, press into your feet, rise up, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower down to the mat. Inhale, press up in one straight line, curl the toes under, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Spread your fingers wide, find length in your spine by pulling your hips up towards the ceiling. Inhale the right foot in between the hands. Exhale, lower the left knee down to the mat. Inhale, lift the arms out and up. Exhale, reground your hands to either side of your right foot. Curl the back toes under and step the left foot to the right. Extend the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up. Look up. Grounding your hands down now to the floor, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, gliding your hands up your thighs. Roll the shoulders down your back and exhale, surrender into Uttanasana. Inhale, stretch the right leg back, square your hips to the front of the mat and lower your right knee all the way down. Inhale, stretch the arms out and up, look up. Breathe out, ground your hands either side of your foot. Curl your back toes under, bring your left foot back to meet the right, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, stay here, stacking shoulders directly over wrists. Exhale, lower the knees and lower in one straight line all the way down to the mat. Press into the tops of the feet, engage the quadriceps as you press up to Bhujangasana. Exhale to lower. Inhale, press up in one straight line, curl the toes under and press back, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward in between your hands. Lower the right knee down to the mat. Float your arms out and up. Look up. Breathe out and reground your hands either side your foot. Curl your right toes under and step your right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stretch the arms out and up. Gaze upwards. Exhale, surrender forward over your legs. Inhale, smoothly bring your hands up your thighs. Roll your shoulders down your back. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Breathe in, step your left leg back. Square your hips forward and lower your left knee down to the mat. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, reground the hands. Curl the back toes under and press back for Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale forward to planking, stacking shoulders above wrists. Exhale, lower in one straight line. Roll forward to your tippy toes to make sure that your elbows are directly over your wrists. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Press into the top of your feet. Lift your thighs up away from the mat. Exhale, lower in one line. Inhale, press straight up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, and exhale, lower the left knee down to the mat. Float your arms out and up. Look up. Exhale, reground the hands to either side of your right foot and step your left foot forward to meet the right. Find length in the spine, look forward. Exhale to fold. Breathe in, float the arms out and up. Look up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Breathe in, glide your hands up your thighs, lengthen. Exhale, pull the belly up and in, fold. Step your right leg back. Lower your right knee down to the mat. Inhale, lift your arms out and up. Lift up out of your lower back. Exhale, ground your hands to the mat. Spread your fingers wide. Curl your back toes under and press back. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, exhale, shift forward onto your tippy toes and lower down Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Spread across the chest. Exhale, ground the knees, lower down, press straight up and back, downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, bring your left foot forward in between your hands, square your hips and lower your right knee down to the mat. Find strength, engage the muscles of your legs as you lift up. Exhale, reground the hands. Curl the back toes under and bring the right foot to meet the left, lengthen the spine. Exhale, pull the pelvic floor up and in. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Exhale, release the arms down to your sides. Bring your hands to your heart and sit back deep. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, sit down. Bring the weight into your heels. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine, glide your shoulders away from your ears, and exhale, ground the hands and step back, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg straight up to the sky, and exhale, ground your right foot between your hands. Pivot your left heel down to the mat, square your hips to the front of the mat, and on your next inhalation, circle the palms out and up, lifting up out of your low back. Inhale, stretch forward, releasing your hands down to the mat. Press back, plank pose. Exhale, shift forward onto your tippy toes and lower in one straight line down halfway. Inhale, press into the tops of your feet, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press straight up, curl the toes under, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, ground your left foot between your hands. Pivot your right heel down, square your hips to the front of the mat, and on your next inhalation, circle your arms out and up. Exhale, reach forward, and ground your hands. Come forward to plank pose, shift forward on your tippy toes, stacking elbows directly over wrists as you lower into Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, press into the tops of your feet, lift the chest. Exhale, lower down into a push-up. Inhale, press straight up, curl the toes under, press back, downward dog. Spread your fingers wide, press down into the knuckles of your fingers. Lift your kneecaps, engage your thighs, press the hips back. Pull the abs up and in with each exhalation. Knit your ribs in. Continue to breathe deeply and evenly in and out the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step the feet to the hands, extend the spine, and exhale, surrender over your legs. Breathe in, stretch the arms out and up, look up, exhale your hands to your heart. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up, look up at your palms. Exhale, surrender forward, lead with the heart. Inhale, lengthen the spine, glide the shoulders down your back. Exhale, surrender, stepping the feet back, Adho Mukha Savasana. Inhale deeply. Exhale, smoothly bring your knees down to the mat. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and lower all the way down to the mat. Lift your arms behind you, lift your legs. Inhale, stretch your arms forward, and exhale, swim them back. Inhale, stretch your arms forward. Exhale, swim them back. Squeeze imaginary block in between your thighs. Inhale the arms forward. Exhale, squeeze them back, lift the heart. Inhale, find length in the spine, and exhale, lift the heart, lift the legs higher. Then interlace your fingers, press back through your knuckles, lift your feet higher, broaden across your low back, and squeeze your inner thighs toward one another. Lift the heart higher, find length in the spine. Every inhalation, find length in the spine, lift the heart higher. Every exhalation, pulling the navel in towards the spine. Lift the feet, lift the heart, and then exhale, release the pose. Melt your forehead down to the backs of your hands. Breathe into your back body here as you allow your body to grow heavy. On your next inhalation, spread your fingers wide, press your forearms into the mat, curl your toes under, and lift your hips into forearm plank. Create a long line of energy from your heels out the crown of your head. Tilt your hip bones forward towards your heart, pulling the navel in towards the spine, engaging the abs and waking up your legs. Ensure that your hips aren't too high, and exhale, lower your hips down to the mat, press into the tops of the feet, engage the thighs, lift the kneecaps off of the mat, press into the forearms, spreading the fingers wide, lifting the heart in Sphinx pose. On your next exhalation, lower down to the mat. Place your hands directly under your elbows and press straight up. Curl your toes under Adho Mukha Savasana. Spread your fingers wide. Press through your arms. Wake up your legs. Reattach your mind to your breath. Inhale, glide forward to plank. Exhale, shift the hips back, downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, back, Adho Mukha Savasana. Inhale, forward to plank, creating a long line of energy. Exhale, lift the hips back. Inhale, forward to plank, find strength. Exhale, actively press the hips back, downward dog. Bend your knees, step or hop your feet to your hands and extend your spine. Roll your shoulders down your back. Exhale, surrender over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up, lengthen the tailbone down. Exhale, sit the hips way back down deep. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up. Exhale, get down with your hips, sit down deep, shifting the weight back into the backs of the feet. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up. Exhale, sit down deep, Utkatasana. Inhale, lift up, lengthen your tailbone down and tilt your hip points up towards your chest as you bend down through the knees. Inhale, lift up out of your lower back, and exhale, get down, sit down deep. Inhale, stretch the palms out and up. Exhale, get down with those hips, squeezing the inner thighs together. Surrender over your legs. Inhale, bend the knees, float the arms behind you. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch the arms behind you, sit down deep. Exhale, fold forward, bringing the backs of the hands to the floor. Inhale, lift the arms behind you, Utkatasana. Exhale, release, fold. Inhale, glide the arms back behind you, Utkatasana. Exhale, use the belly to fold you forward. Inhale, lift the arms, sit down deep, Utkatasana. Exhale, allow the head to grow heavy, surrender. Inhale, lift the arms back behind you, interlace the fingers and press your fist up towards the ceiling and then to the wall behind you. Bring the weight forward towards the balls of your feet to bring your hips directly over your ankles. Every inhalation, find length in the spine. Every exhalation, fold deeper. Release the palms to the floor. Inhale, find length in the spine as you lift the arms out and up. Exhale the hands to your heart. Step your right foot back behind you now, turning your feet out towards the sides of the room. Exhale, get down with your hips. Inhale, lift the arms, goddess. Exhale, release the arms down to shoulder level, get down with the hips. Inhale the right arm over to the left. Exhale, sweep both arms over to the right. Inhale the arms to the left. Exhale, sweep them over to the right, get down with your hips. Inhale, sweep the arms over towards the left. Exhale, get down with those hips, sweeping the arms over to the right. Inhale, float the arms over to the left. And exhale, sweep them over to the right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, glide the arms up, straighten the legs. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, lift the arms, goddess. Exhale, exhale, sit back down. Inhale, lift the energy up to your heart. Exhale, flip the palms, get down with the hips. Inhale, lift the energy up towards your heart. And exhale, get down with the hips. Tilt your pelvis forward. Ensure that your spine has a long line from your tailbone all the way up through the crown of your head. Inhale, lift the energy up towards the heart. Exhale, sit down deeper. Inhale, engage the legs, lift the palms. Exhale, relax, get down with the hips. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. And exhale, gliding your hands down to the mat, bending into your right knee, lifting up on the right toes, opening the left toes up towards the ceiling, Skandasana. You can either stay here or you can bring your right heel down to the mat. On your next exhalation, glide over to the other side, either staying up on the left toes, or you can bring your heel all the way down to the mat. Flex through the right toes, lifting them straight up towards the ceiling. On your next exhalation, glide back over to the other side. Inhale here. Exhale, relax. Inhale, switch sides. Actively stretching the inner legs here. Strengthening your ankle. On your next inhalation, face the top of your mat. Glide the right foot to meet the left and lengthen your spine. Exhale, surrender over your legs. Bring your feet now out to the width of your mat. Sit down deep into Malasana. If this isn't possible, just come halfway down, bringing your elbows to just above your knees. Otherwise, glide your upper arms to the inside of your thighs. Lengthen your tailbone down as you lift up through the spine. Press the thighs into the elbows and the arms out into the thighs. Inhale, find length in the spine. And exhale, lift the pelvic floor, pull the belly up and in. Inhale, feel the nice opening. Exhale, pulling the navel into the spine. Stretch the left arm up, the right arm behind you, and perhaps bringing your hands to clasp. Inhale, find length. Exhale, revolve open. Inhale, switch sides. You can do this also if you are up. Twisting open, bringing your left arm behind your knee, your right arm behind your back, and perhaps clasping hands. If you aren't all the way down in Malasana, still revolve open towards the right. Exhale, release. Extending the legs out long in front of you. Inhale, lift the palms up, and exhale, reach forward. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, press the thighs down and fold forward. Pressing your thighs actively down into the mat. Lift back up, and then take your legs out wide, spreading them wide out in a V. Come forward to the point of sensation, pressing the thighs deeply down into the mat. You can sit up on a block here or a blanket. Actively flex the feet and fold forward any amount. This might be enough for you. Otherwise, you can lower down onto your forearms or rest your forehead down onto the tops of your hands. Keep pressing actively out through flexed feet here. Every inhalation finding more length in the spine. Every exhalation surrendering deeper into the pose. On your next inhalation, slowly rise back up. Press into the tops of your legs straight up to the sky, ankles directly over the hips. Press through your toes and lower the left leg down towards the mat. Reach up. Inhale the right leg down to hover. Exhale, switch sides. Continue here, pressing the lower back actively down into the mat. You don't want any space between your lower back and the mat. You don't need to bring your legs all the way down towards the mat to hover. You can bring them down just a tiny bit, or you can keep your legs pointing straight up towards the ceiling. This will also actively work your abs. Inhale one last time, lower the right leg, and lifting the hips up off the mat, straight up towards the ceiling. Lift the feet straight up, lift those hips up off the mat. Continue to lift the hips off of the mat. 3 more times. Keep it up and relax. You can pull your knees in towards your chest now, and then extend right leg, left leg. Organize your shoulders on your back. You can bring a pillow under your knees, which will relax your low back even more. Letting go of the breath here. Beginning to allow your body to breathe you. Don't skip Shavasana. This is an opportunity for you to turn your parasympathetic nervous system to on, boosting your immunity, revitalizing your body with repair and care, sealing in the calm and serenity of your practice into your being. If you're a type A personality, this will be the most challenging pose that you do. Begin to visualize a golden, warm light at the soles of your feet, circling, warming. Feel this energy and this glow traveling through your toes, your feet, circling around your ankles, up your shins and calves, circling around your knees, up your thighs and hamstrings, to circle around the pelvis and swirl around the hips. The light swirls around your low abdomen, heating, glowing, soothing and relaxing your low back, before flowing up through your chest, the back of the heart, swirling in circles around both shoulders,